back with another bump date, and we apologize, first of all, for any pounding that you can hear behind the scenes. There's some sort of construction happening in the building.
About 10 feet that way.
Yeah, so if you hear any pounding, this is why. We also apologize because we skipped a video this week.
Yeah, but we've been so busy, and there's been so much going on, and at the end of this video, after the bump date stuff, we're going to catch you guys up on it.
Absolutely. So, without further ado, we're going to start with baby progress.
Baby progress. Little Bean is now about the size of a bunch of carrots.
Ooh.
But even the bunnies will agree that she is way more precious.
Oh, she is more precious.
She is. Her lanugo is disappearing as she gets better at regulating her body temperature.
Nice.
Which is pretty awesome.
That's cool because she's had that lanugo for the entire time.
Yeah, it's about time she ditched it.
Yeah.
In time for her arrival.
No more lanugo.
She probably has an adorable little head full of fuzz.
And it's true.
She does, exactly.
So if you missed our last ultrasound video, click over here and you'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah, she's got a furry little head. Beyond that, her fingernails are reaching the end of her fingertips. Almost time for a cut.
Oh my goodness. That is like this is actually one of the most terrifying things about having a baby for me is like clipping their little delicate nails. So we'll see. Lots of scratch mittens.
I see. I got you. Little Bean is probably lowering herself to get in position for delivery, which may be relieving some pressure on your lungs.
That is true. I feel like she's dropped a little, and we had confirmation in our last OB appointment. She's not so low to the point that it's like any close to labor, but we can tell that my belly's lower, and you guys will see at the end of the bump date.
You just feel a little more space up top also. You can tell that she's shifted. Little Bean continues to put on lots of weight, most of which goes toward the shoulder area, actually. So she's like bulking up top. You know?
And here I thought it was cheeks. Her cheeks are like...
It is not. And guys, lastly here, most of Little Bean's organ and skeletal development is now complete.
That's
so
cool.
She's just about ready to go, ready for us, ready for you guys.
Almost there. So for symptoms this week, guys, I have a couple. Definitely my very first one and most noticeable is that my feet are swollen for good. I cannot get them down. I've had swollen feet on and off throughout my pregnancy, but you know, I noticed usually like my swollen feet were at the end of the day if I was sitting down for too long or walking around for too long. But if I got home, I would put my feet up, they would go down. Now I feel like they're permanently swollen. They just look swollen, they just feel swollen, and I can't get over it.
And no amount of elevation is taking care of it.
And I noticed that it happened right at 35 weeks, which is like, so I have some fat feet. My shoes are tight.
There's a joke or two there, but I'm just gonna let it slide.
Ryan especially jokes with me.
All in good fun.
And my second most noticeable symptom this week is that my hips and my back, my lower back, are really, really painful. I know we've touched base on that like in the last bump dates, but my hips just feel like they're stretching and they're so painful, especially if I'm laying down for a while. To get up and walk, I just need to like move a little bit. I just feel very stiff, and it's just like super painful right now. That's
the difference, I think, also is the pain, because a week ago you were getting out of bed and you were like lifting yourself up so slowly, but I can tell that like the discomfort has really risen a lot. You're still out of bed just as slowly, but I can just see it on your face that it's something that's hurting you.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be like this throughout the pregnancy. It's just the weight of her and the fact that my hips are stretching even more, to accommodate her and all that good stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Yay, third trimester.
Yay, but only a couple of weeks to go, which is the silver lining.
Which is good, yeah.
So from there then, next up, guys, is food cravings and aversions. What do you think?
I've been craving actually surprisingly healthy foods this week.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, I've wanted salads. I've wanted greens more than I remember wanting them throughout my pregnancy. I love salads. Salad is actually one of my favorite foods. Like, a good tossed salad is just like, wow.
It's one of your number one pre-pregnancy food cravings. Like Priscilla suddenly gets into the mood for like chopped chicken salad or something like that. And a lot of people don't crave salads, but
and I do.
This one,
I love it. I love them. My pregnancy has been strange for me because I haven't craved salads or greens, but I've had them, of course, just because it was healthy for me. But I've craved much more foods that I don't usually crave when I'm not pregnant, such as fast food.
And sweeter things
and sweets,
all of it. Now maybe this is a sign that you're getting back to usual, you know? Maybe she's just about all filled out and it's time for you to get back to being you.
It is true because I haven't been so hungry. You know, my hunger levels have diminished a lot. And I just want things that are healthy. So I still haven't gotten that salad that satisfies me, but we eat salads here in our house every day pretty much. So I'm getting a little bit of my cravings taken care of, but I want that like beautiful tossed salad with like amazing dressing, just like, I want it.
It'll happen. We'll put it at the top of the list after the beans here.
And the second craving that I've had this week is actually like fatty fish, such as salmon, and I don't know what it was. I think I saw a picture of like an amazing cookbook or something that they made a delicious looking salmon, and I was just, I want that so badly. But it's hard to find really good fresh salmon here in Brazil. You can find it, but it's not as easy, and it's not so, it's very expensive as well.
What about a salmon salad?
Salmon salad. Ooh. But I did buy sardines actually, to make with pasta, or to make something with it, because I've been craving maybe omega-3s. I've been missing omega-3s in my body, so we'll see what I can make with the sardines.
Still listening to what your body tells you to do.
Exactly.
So next up, guys, is our cool moment of the week.
And it's a cool moment. It's a really cool moment, I think.
It's that we have our name reveal all set to go for you guys. We worked really hard on it, and we're going to put the video up on Tuesday for you.
Yeah, so stay tuned for this coming Tuesday.
Yeah.
Our name reveal video is going to be up, and it's a very special video for us. I'm very proud of Ryan. He worked really, really, really hard in a surprise that we have, which I would consider to be our little bean's very first gift. And
that's nice.
And I think, you know, Ryan did a wonderful job, and it's something that very, very proud of.
Well, you too, and we're excited for it. We're excited for little bean, and then we're excited for you guys to have the chance to see it also. So thank you for your patience. We know you guys have waited for absolutely ever for this.
Right.
So hang on a few more days, and we'll have it up Tuesday for you.
Yeah, it's basically a really good memory for her, I think. Obviously, you guys and we will benefit from the beautiful gift, but it will be like a long-term gift for our baby girl. So so I'm excited to see it too. Me too. I was very excited.
Guys, now before we show you the bump, we are going to talk about updates and share with you exactly where we are in the process and catch you up on this last week.
Yeah, we've had a really busy week. We are now officially having weekly OB appointments. We're right there, you know, as I turned 35 weeks, she wanted to see me every week. Lots of updates. We are mostly on official Little Bean's watch for her weight and for her growth.
She's a big girl. She's a very big girl.
She's already above the curve for weight in Brazil, and she is in the 97th percentile for the American curve.
Right. And I didn't know that there were different curves for different countries, so that we learned. But either one, she's big. Like, she's topping out essentially right now.
Right. So in our 35-week appointment with our OB, she was concerned with my glucose levels, and of course that I had developed gestational diabetes after 30 weeks. So she had me do yet another glucose test.
Which is just your favorite. Like drinking that gallon of syrup.
It's not a gallon, but it's like, it feels like a gallon. It's disgusting to me, at least. So I did another test and came back. Thankfully, again, my glucose levels are completely normal, which is wonderful because, as you guys know, I do have PCOS. And because I have PCOS, I am on higher risk for gestational diabetes and preeclampsia.
Right.
So we're in constant watch, and we're doing weekly ultrasounds as well to see her growth, to basically see how much she's growing, how much weight she's putting on every week, and you know, we just don't want her to have any sort of health issues moving forward and when she's born, because as you guys know, you know, she has tendency for macrosomia.
Right, and we've been keeping track of your blood pressure also. You've been taking it every single morning. You take it at the doctor's office as well. Yeah. You always do fine here in the house. At the office, it runs a little bit high. Yeah. That's that white coat syndrome or whatever. But so your blood pressure's been fine also. It's worth noting. So you're sort of doing well across the board still. Yeah, and it's also worth noting that I did another 24-hour urine test. And it came back normal as well. The protein levels in my urine came back completely normal, which is wonderful. But as you guys also know, preeclampsia can develop at any time during pregnancy, especially, you know, in higher risk patients like me. It can develop later in pregnancy. So we're in constant watch. We're really being diligent, and I'm so grateful for our OB because she is really, you know, on top of things, and we trust her 100%. We are really happy with the care that we're getting from her. And so we're now, it's like a waiting game, basically. Right, and all of this is just the end game. You know, this is what happens when you're right down the stretch. I mean, constant appointments and just double and triple checking everything because she's almost here. We want to make sure she's perfect, that you're as healthy as you can be before she arrives. So we have to do all this. It's a lot. It keeps us busy. We missed a video because of it. We'll try not to miss any more, but it really does have us sort of running around at the moment. So if you're wondering why we missed a video, follow us on Instagram because we update Instagram all the time. It's right there. Right there. It's at Follow the Hills. Our Instagram account is linked to our Facebook as well as our Twitter account. So once we update on Instagram, it goes to all our social medias. Make sure that you follow us on our social medias. The links are down below in the description box, so you are updated as well, and you're not wondering, oh my gosh, what happened to you guys? Are you okay? And Priscilla's all over it. She's an Instagram story machine. So definitely take a look. And I think as we move forward in this process still, as we get closer to the birth, that'll be one of the easiest ways to sort of keep up to the minute on it. Absolutely, because when it's go time, you know that I'll have my phone, and Instagram will be the first thing that we post. So don't forget to follow us. I don't doubt that for a second. Shall we finally take a look at the bump here? We shall. All right, here we go, guys. Progress being made. We are just about there, and we're so excited to share all of it with you. Yes, almost there. Almost there. Hurry up, little bean. You can do it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give us a big thumbs up and leave us a lovely comment down below. And do subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and we'll see you back in our next video. Bye. Bye. I got you on my shoulder.